Today's episode of The Toast is brought to you by Starbucks. At Starbucks, full and part-time baristas can build meaningful careers while getting industry-leading benefits like comprehensive health coverage and up to 18 weeks of paid parental leave without missing a step in their careers. Because at Starbucks, great benefits and opportunities to grow are just the start. Learn more at starbucks.com/partners.
Good morning, girlies, it's the Toast. It's Jackson, Claude, and we're your hosts. It's your favorite show, the fast 5 things you need to know. We'll start your day off swirly, it's the Toast.
I sound amazing.
Welcome back to The Toast and happy Thursday. It's latter half
energy on the day of the Thurs.
It is like so simpatico energy in here. Not us both wearing leggings. Okay, cool, chill girls who drink beer.
Well, it's raining.
I know, this weather's like not the vibe.
And as I shared earlier in the week, like I'm committed to switching it up a little bit just because I'm sick of doing the same thing every day. So yeah, I did leggings, but then I still like I should have worn like a casual top, but I just like have an aversion to casualness lately. Like
I have what's the opposite of aversion? Diversion? No, like
a fondness,
a warmth and love. I love cash. I'm so casual. That's like the beer drinker in me.
Always a loaf. I can't go down this road. Can we get it? Like, you drink beer. You're not like other
I actually feel like
girls.
you guys don't get it, but okay.
We're striving to get
You're not really getting like how chill and cool I am and how much I like sports, but okay.
We also are simpatico today because we drove together.
We did. We decided to save the gas, save the energy.
What's so funny is I did a Q&A on my Instagram the other day because I'm an influencer, and so many questions were, why don't you guys drive together to the Toast?
I guess like think it's really weird, but we do different things after the show.
But also like personally, I just learned how to drive. I just got my car. Like these things are still exciting for me. Even people ask me like, why don't you do self-driving on your Tesla? And it's like, I'm not sick of driving yet.
No, I actually do understand why people think it's so weird. And there are a lot of things we do that like really like freak people out. And I'm like, well, you guys are the freaks, not us. I actually agree that it is like low-key weird of us.
But it just means like afterwards, like I can do like if I want to stop and get a coffee or like a breakfast taco.
It's just freedom.
It's freedom.
And you know me, like I hate doing things that I don't want to do. So like if me and Jackie are driving home and she like has to stop somewhere, like I don't want to go.
No. And this morning I was going to stop and get my breakfast
coffee.
taco and a coffee. And she was like, oh, I was actually thinking of driving with you. So I couldn't go.
Yeah. So
my freedom was limited.
Correct. We prioritize freedom here. I don't know if you guys can say the same, but we do.
That's the patriotic swirly nature.
Just as free as we'll ever be.
So how did you feel driving with me?
I felt relaxed. You have a nice little heat warmer. I felt good. Like definitely
would do it again.
Yeah, the cardboard in me obviously loves like the not using gas. Oh, speaking of cardboard, Jackie and I had such a fun afternoon yesterday. I've been meaning to go. So for my birthday, Ben got me this really, really beautiful Chanel bag, like king. And I did really like it. But I also wanted to see like, you know, what else they had. I wasn't intent on returning it, but I wanted to go to the store and see if there was anything else that really screamed at me. And so, of course, I knew just this role for the job, my podcaster, influencer / sales associate. And we went to the Chanel in East Hampton, which was like just a fun outing, having like free money to spend.
Yeah, that was the best part. It like wasn't new money to spend. Like the money was spent.
Of course, we did end up spending like a couple $100s.
And I had to get a couple things for myself.
And not Ben, like being such a generous king. Like the bag that I picked to swap it out with was significantly less. So I was like running around the store, like looking for things just to meet my credit. They don't give you a refund. You have to exchange. So I got a new bag, a pair of sunglasses, and a pair of shoes. And I, of course, then ended up going over the credit. I had to spend $400, which killed me. But basically free.
Such cute stuff.
Such cute stuff.
And I got 2 pairs of sunglasses. Like the amount, I think in order of like products I use most in my life, I would say like my phone is number 1. Sunglasses is number 2.
It's true. And you know, like they say it's like bad for your eyes or whatever.
I know. And I'm already trying after 4 o'clock. I try not to wear them. I am
they
addicted.
say you should like exposure therapy your irises.
I'm addicted to sunglasses, and I try not to buy sunglasses that are like too dark now. Like I've been wearing these Ray-Bans that I think are actually really good for me because they're like much lighter. But sunglasses are very important to me, and like, you know, they're the purse of the face. So
I love that.
You should invest like more so than like jewelry you're not going to wear.
I know. And like my problem is I'm actually like very hard on my sunglasses. Like,
oh yeah,
I kind of throw them in. I always lose the
let
case.
the kids play with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
not
God,
good.
Ruby loves playing with sunglasses.
Yeah.
So like, it's like annoying to spend money. And they say that like designer sunglasses are made in the exact same factory as like Claire's.
I just want to say, like, I try on sunglasses everywhere I go. The surf shop, the ones that have Z Supply. Everywhere sells Z Supply these days. It's like Amazon in real life. I try on the sunglasses. It's not the same.
No, I agree.
It's not the same.
I do think that like the logo makes it more beautiful.
No, it's just not. I wish it was. I would buy cheaper sunglasses too, but like sometimes like you need the polarized lens. That's a real thing.
Totally.
The polarization.
A bad pair of sunglasses can give you a headache.
Yeah. Oh, and then they have to be like the right tightness. I don't like them tight.
I don't like when they squeeze my temples.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, no, it's so personal.
So
all that to say,
we had a very successful shopping day, and due to the conversation yesterday that actually inspired our next vlog, which is going down tomorrow with Miss Margot.
Sales associate Follet. Jackie knew better than to ask me to be her subject because, like, sorry, I'm not trying on clothes.
On camera, like, pressure to buy.
I did that once, and it was, like, at my skinniest. Remember when we went to, like, Abercrombie at the mall?
Yeah.
And we were vlogging? And let me tell you, I still had a terrible time. So I hate trying on clothes in stores, and I certainly hate trying on clothes.
You know what vlog
camera.
I just remembered that we did that was such a slay? That's, like, similar to this one, was dressing you for St. Bart's in my closet.
Well, let me just tell you.
Like, if you're not a Patreon member, you should join and
That's
go
a
watch that
Hallmark
vlog.
episode.
That's, like, at people's
When I was
favorite
staying at Jackie's
episode.
house and just decided to go to St. Bart's, so like I had to pack using her closet, and I was so skinny. Like, oh my God, it's actually insane.
I had amazing things for her, and I gave her everything.
And I was the best dressed woman in St. Bart's, like hands down. It was probably the happiest I'd ever been. And it was an amazing time and an amazing vlog.
The vlog is amazing. It's like it's a real peek into like my closet. It's a real taste of her trip. And
that vlog also inspired me because your closet was like very impressive in the sense that like you had clothes for 10 different women. You had literally extra small up to like postpartum pregnancy.
I am 10 different women.
And every time I lose 3 pounds, I throw away all my big clothes.
Sweeper.
I'm like, ew, I don't need her.
Sweeper.
And every time I get big, I'm like eventually throwing away my small clothes. So it did really inspire me to like, have a closet for a real woman, just be a little less sweeper when it comes to my sizes.
Yeah, at least
when I lost all the weight on Ozempic, I was like, I'm never going back there. So everything can go, even my expensive stuff. I got rid of everything. Meanwhile, I had a baby and I need all that clothes.
Yeah. No, in this season of life, through the ups and downs, I need a closet that's small through extra large. That's got your back. So that was a really fun vlog. So tomorrow we are taking Margot shopping. We're going to like set a budget. I'm going to dress her. And like, I'm definitely going to sort of like
push.
Oh, I always push, but like.
I know you're pushing an agenda.
I'm pushing an agenda of a mature woman.
A mature woman, yeah.
Mature woman's agenda.
Unfortunately, I did have to agree to, like, since we're making Margaret do this and take time for her day, we do have to pay for her clothes.
Right, because she was like, well, do I have to pay for everything?
We can't force her to film and then also like spend all this money.
Do you have to pay for everything? Yes,
she had to call the accounting department.
Let me call cardboard.
And I agree, but we have to be strict with our budget.
Yes, so you'll see all the breakdown.
$500, but I know you're going to say that's not enough.
I think you're right. 500 from you, 500 from me. 1,000. My budget was going to be 1,000. We want to have a good vlog with lots of options. Things are expensive out here.
I just want to say I find myself like leaning a little too much into my like the cardboard joke is so funny and like it's like the best thing ever, but like I'm really not that cheap. Like I have like cheap tendencies, of course, but I find myself like leaning into it more and becoming like really cardboard just for the sake of the joke. Like I need to calm down because it's actually like affecting my life now.
Like what?
Let me think. Just like I told you that thing about like Ben's dad. We were going to Butterfly World.
Oh yeah.
We were going to Butterfly World like with Ben's parents, which is like this really cute like little butterfly exhibit. And like the tickets are like $20 or whatever. And I forget what was happening, but I was like, well, Bruce doesn't need to go. And like they were gonna make him go. And I'm like, don't make him go. He was tired or whatever. He like wanted to stay home. I'm like, don't make him go. We have to buy him a ticket. They're like, Claudia, it's like a $20 ticket. Like you're gonna be completely fine.
He can go.
Yeah. So
he can go see the butterflies.
I feel that like cardboard has become a self-fulfilling prophecy. And I would like to stop it dead in her tracks. Like I'm really not.
You're not cardboard.
No, I mean, I live an extremely lavish lifestyle. Like I'm renting a home in the Hamptons for the summer.
It's
like
true.
I need to like remember who the I am.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not cardboard. Like you sort of like made me this way.
Oh my God, you wore it with such pride. Cardboard cadets. You started like your own community.
I do love like a little like a cardboard.
Like you started like Koji's Cardboard Corner.
Yeah, Koji's Cardboard Corner. Yeah, no, my cardboard cadets, and we are a strong community.
So,
but I just want to be open and honest with people, like,
because it was a
like,
joke.
I have a couple of Birkins. Like, I'm not like
It was a joke.
I'm not
that
Bradley on a budget.
It was a joke that like could have died the day that I said it.
No, but it's so good,
and it lived on because of you.
Yeah. But I feel that I have
Because of
leaned
you.
in. I have cardboarded a little too close to the sun.
Okay. Well, tomorrow's going to be really fun. Patreon.com/thetoast. Like, we're shopping with Miss Margot.
Patreon's on fire this month.
And you can see, like, my skills in action.
Yeah, no, it is. Even yesterday, like, the bag that I ended up taking, you completely chose. You are a very helpful person.
Yeah, and
in a
I'm very
situation like that.
encouraging. It's so funny when I was shopping with my friends, and I was saying how, like, whenever we go shopping, like, this is my role. I encourage everyone to, like, buy everything. And they were like, and does Claudia do the same? I'm like, no, she tells me I look fat and ugly.
Yeah,
And
it's
everything.
true.
I look
And
stupid.
also, like, I hate shopping in person.
She tells me everything looks stupid.
I
Like,
always
don't
want to leave the store unless it's a store that like has really cozy chairs for like the husbands and cardboards. Then I'll be like, yeah, try it on. But I find shopping in person and in store to be so unpleasant that I'm always dying to leave the store.
I find it so invigorating, and that's why the no influencer sign like really,
Oh my God.
really
Back to
hurt
this.
me.
Yeah.
Because as someone who loves shopping, if I walked into a store, and it would save like no Jews, you know, and
of course.
I can't go here either.
No, and it is funny not to keep. It's like the new Nickelandria where we have to talk about it once a day. But this store is benefiting so greatly from all the buzz on social media, like the influencer type of culture, the culture that they're hating on, like is benefiting them so greatly right now. Like the store is packed. I've heard they have so much engagement on social media that
do
they
they?
never had. So it's like, don't you hate the player? You hate the game, yet you are the player. Funny how that works, isn't it?
Funny.
I thought of one more thing. Wait, I just wanted to say.
Okay.
Hold on, go back. You're talking about. Oh, do you remember the store Big Drop?
Of course, everyone knows that saleswoman.
Yeah, there was a store in the city. It was like an iconic Upper East Side store. I bet like it was featured on Gossip Girl. Like it was so classic. It was like on this. It was on 3rd Avenue.
It wasn't like that. Like
It wasn't high end, but it was so classic. Like
Yeah.
it was right next to Haru, the sushi place where everyone on the Upper East Side ate. It was just like a very classic place, and it was like low key expensive, like regular clothes. You know, it
Yeah.
didn't need to be so expensive. And they had the most insane salespeople there. Like people.
woman. There was
No,
one
no.
woman.
It was
one woman.
a company mentality. Like you couldn't walk into the store because people used to joke they used to like stand outside and pretend like they were getting sucked in. Like it was the craziest place. Like I actually bought a ring there once. Like when I was like 17, I'm like, what am I doing? That's like the worst type of sales associate. It was such a truly like toxic workplace. That place was crazy.
Yeah.
But that strip, if you were like alive.
I mean, Scoop,
yeah, like that 4-block radius was just like the place to be. Atlantic Grill,
Pinkberry.
Scoop, EJ's. Was there a Pinkberry there?
There's a Pinkberry second.
No, that's not the same
That's
strip.
Too high.
Second, we're on 3rd and it's lower. But it's like Atlantic Grill, Haru, Big Drop, EJ's,
Grill.
Skip, Atlantic Grill. Like
Atlantic
those 5
Grill.
blocks. Like that was
Throwback.
probably the happiest time of my whole life. Those 5 blocks.
That and the other thing you said before was that was the happiest time doing the vlog in St. Bart's.
Okay, that was the happiest time of my life. Sorry if it's just like had a happy life.
Yeah, like more
So
the
many-
more
so
the
many
merrier.
moments, yeah.
The more the merrier.
So many moments.
We love happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we were up to. Oh, I mahjed a lot yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I played with friends and then I came home and like Ben was just ready to go.
I've like seriously made monsters. Like I'm just trying to relax and Ben's like, you want to play Maj? And I never thought like I would be the type of person
Every
turning
day-
down Maj games.
every day
but
Ben
it's like,
and
we
I-
have to do other stuff too.
Ben and I look at each other, we're like Siamese.
You guys are crazy.
We've sort of like cut out the middlemen.
Me.
Much like Quince.
Yes, right. No, you've cut me out.
Yeah, because like sometimes you want to Maj and sometimes you don't. And like
I know. The thing
when
is,
you
it's like
don't,
I love Maj more than anyone. I made it my whole personality, but it's like there is a time and place for it. And like for you guys, no, it's always the time and place.
except for after dinner, like that's when I'm not Majing. But when you don't want to do something, like you don't do it. But like if you guys were Majing,
I'm not flexible.
And I personally like, didn't have the itch in that moment, but like my whole family's Majing, like yeah, I'm gonna Maj.
Right.
So that's why like we can't really go by you anymore.
No, and I'm not upset that you guys
and
are.
we like love Siamese.
That's great. That's great. That's great. I'm just a little bit more discerning about like time and place.
I don't know. But now like good luck getting a time with us.
I've made genuine monsters, but in a beautiful way.
Yeah.
This is all I wanted, like my whole life.
Yeah.
I always like had an easy time getting Ben to play, but I've like wanted you and my sisters like to play Mahjong. It's a 4-person game.
You and my sisters, as if I'm not.
You plus the sisters.
I'm not a sister.
I've always wanted, like we grew up in a house
The
of 4
rumors are going to
girls.
start.
It's they already have. It's a 4-person game. We have 4 girls in the house. Like perfect.
Yeah.
It's my dream.
Yeah. No, but Now it's the time.
It's a reality.
Except like it's just me and Ben.
Works for me. When Margot comes, she'll play.
Oh yeah, Miss Margot. I think she's coming today. Word on the street.
Word on the street?
Oh, and then the other happening of yesterday. Bruno's annual
pancreatitis flare-up has begun. Bruno only gets sick in the Hamptons.
because he, as I've told you guys, he eats so much when we're here. There's two.
Guys, Bruno is fucking enormous.
Bruno is gaining so much weight. There's
now
children.
two babies
baby
learning
led
to
weaning.
eat.
He like picks up scraps all day long. And yesterday, like he was throwing up all day and was sick. He obviously has mild pancreatitis, which he gets every summer because it's like this every summer. Like there's more people in the house. There's more food for him.
Like just when he's getting back to his OG weight, we go to the Hamptons.
I know. Like he needs to spend the summer at a fat camp.
Farm. Yeah. I know a place.
A fat camp for dogs?
No, for adults.
Oh,
I've been to it.
for dogs.
I think he would love it.
Because, yeah, he spends like all year, like, you know,
Trimming down.
getting in shape, and he's looking good. And he comes out here for summer and he just bulks up. And I feel bad. But you know what? Like, it makes him so happy until a point, and now he's sick. So
Yeah, he overate to the point of like genuine. It was all good and fun until he made
until
himself
he's
sick.
like not feeling well. So,
Yeah.
oh, and now Zach is like using this to be like, he's not going to sleep in the bed with us anymore.
I'm kind of with Zach on that. Like
Ever
he was
again.
uncontrolled. Oh, I don't know about ever again. He was like
No,
uncontrolled.
last night he slept in the crate. He needed that. And he needed to sleep through the night, like no co-sleeping for Bruno. But he was like, and now he's not going to sleep with us anymore.
That's just like, that's unnecessary.
I say that doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
That's
Does Zach not like co-sleeping with Bruno?
I don't know, because there's so many of us in the bed, and but like Bruno's the best sleeper in my family.
Yeah.
Why does he get the boot?
I don't know why he's the problem.
I don't know either. I was like, that won't work. Like that's Stry o'clock. Like if Bruno doesn't get to sleep with us, like that's
What does he get?
all of the love that he gets in the day. Like
yeah.
I was like, honestly, like this won't stand. He's like, it's me or Bruno in the bed. I was like, you don't.
Okay. See you on the couch.
I was like, you don't want to go there.
That's a battle you're not going to win.
And last night, like when I was like tossing and turning in the night, like I genuinely was like,
Miss
where's
Bruno?
Bruno?
But he needed to
Yes,
be
last
quarantined.
night. But he's trying to like use this as a going
That's
forward
weird.
measure, as an excuse
I
for him
didn't
to
know he felt
never
that way.
sleep with us again. He's literally not the problem in the bed. Broody.
Interesting.
My feet were so cold because no one was laying on them.
Prudy. I actually like hate when Romeo like lays on my legs. Like Theo too. It's not just a Romeo thing. Like get off my legs.
Get off
Yeah, literally.
my legs.
Get off. And I wish you a hearty mazel tov.
You see that comment I sent you?
Yeah.
I got to the mic,
I didn't have a pen.
pen and paper. That was
Like
Claudia.
me wishing everyone a hearty mazel tov. Like it's insane. And look so much mazel you have in your life. Like all because of
the one wish
the
you
one
made
wish.
for me.
I was a powerful young girl.
Your wish for me.
And look, come to fruition. Poo poo.
It's beautiful.
Now it is Thursday
So I think we've thoroughly like combated the allegations
of PFFB. Yes,
of the
true.
shortening of the PFFB.
We would never just like hide from you.
We would never. It's my personal favorite part of the show. What's your favorite part of the show?
That's an amazing question. It's not really like a part. It's like when sometimes I enter like a flow state, you know, where I just can't be stopped.
Okay.
And that's my favorite part.
And when do you feel that happens?
The magic
Stories?
of Turdy is that like it can happen anytime, anywhere.
Do you find like more so that it happens during the stories or the PFF?
I think maybe the stories,
Interesting.
because it's like I enter a flow state when I can just like make fun of people, and that's what I do
fun.
in the stories.
So fun.
So fun.
Okay, let's get into the fast 5 stories that you do need to know.
And the Fast 5 stories that you do need to know are brought to you by Chyna, the official frozen treat of swirly summer. So Chyna, I'm sure you guys are familiar with them. We used to eat them all the time growing up, and they're really kind of slaying their way into adulthood as well. It's our go-to for a summer snack. Honestly, we eat them year-round, especially when Jackie lives in Florida. But they are frozen treats made with real fruit and fruit juice. They are so good. Almost all of their bars are under 100 calories, so you can just like, you know, relax while eating them. They come in so many different flavors. Adults love them. Kids love them. They come in different sizes. It's really the best. So they have a wide range of flavors to fit any moment. So they have, of course, like your OG fruits, strawberry, mango, coconut, pineapple, watermelon, black cherry. But they also have a swirlitude. It's their fruit blends where they're combining two different or multiple different flavors, swirling together into a bar to create different worlds of yum. So they've got cherry limeade, pina colada, tropical breeze, and now they have a blueberry lemonade, which are so good. And what's inside every bar is real fruit or fruit juice. Every bite tastes like you're biting into a ripe piece of juicy fruit. It's juicy, it's refreshing, it's bursting with flavor, and it's just a bright, vibrant experience that brings a moment of joy in every single bar. So they just make it very easy to enjoy the joy of fruit. Like, we're eating a lot of fruit, but let me tell you, like, fruit eating is so much work, especially when you're like preparing it for the kids. Like, we're peeling, we're slicing, we're dicing, we're washing. We got to be extra careful in washing these days. And Outshine just takes the best part of fruit, which is like the juicy, flavorful goodness, and they make it easy to enjoy. So there's no peeling, there's no slicing, and certainly no dicing. There's no mess. So it's just real fruit and fruit juice that are able to be transformed into refreshing bars that taste like you're biting into a ripe piece of fruit. It's snacking made easy. We love to snack, and we love when things are made easy. So Outshine is a perfect sponsor for today's show and for Swirly Summer in general.
Because the flavors swirl, just like Jackson Claude.
Because the flavors swirl. That would probably be like my Outshine bar of choice, the Jackson Claude.
I would say like the Outshine bars are sort of like the frozen treat personification of this show.
And they're always going viral. Right now, people are making like swirly mocktails with the Outshine bars. I don't know if you see, like, people are always like doing fun stuff with the bars. So you can add an Outshine bar to your favorite sparkling water, a mocktail, or other refreshing drinks to just like a fun flavor boost. It's also very aesthetic for your Instagram. It's a simple way to add a fruity, refreshing twist and make everyday drinks just feel a little bit more special. So it's perfect for summer gatherings, pool days, brunches, or anytime you're looking for a fun, refreshing treat. Like when you had all your friends over and we were by the pool.
And I brought them out.
Everyone
and that was
what everyone,
because we were hot and we were swimming and we just needed like something refreshing. Oh my gosh. Slayed.
They're also running a sweepstake right now. So check out their Instagram at Outshine Snacks. On there, you'll find different mocktail inspiration and their sweepstakes that they're currently running, all about mocktail pairings. It's running through September 20th. No purchase necessary to enter or win. You must be 18 years or older and a legal resident of the United States. You can visit the Outshine Instagram page at Outshine Snacks for the official rules and enter for a chance to win a grand prize for you and your BFF. The odds of winning depend on the number of eligible entries. Who's my BFF? Probably the Lord. Visit Outshine fruit bars in the freezer aisle at retailers nationwide. You know I can't answer that question, Jackie.
I know. Well, you could have said Ben.
Oh no, Fu. Like
right.
Like, Fu is my best friend.
It's true.
Such a good listener. So probably like my favorite person to talk to, just because like the lack of, I don't have to interrupt him because he doesn't really say anything.
So that's who you would take on the Outshine sweepstakes.
Absolutely. Abso-motherfucking-lutely. What is the vibe for the stories today?
Let's find out.
Jackie's iPad's charging. Okay. Now that it's charged.
The vibe for the stories today is sort of all over the place, but with like a little bit of fear because I've just been seeing like people yelling at me like about the stories. And it's so funny because
they're
like they'll be like, why didn't you talk about Tony Romo's DUI? And then,
oh wait, actually, can we?
We sure can, but then I feel like if I talked about it, people would be like, what are these stories?
If you brought it up, I would have been like, question mark, except that the body cam footage has gone viral. So he definitely was drunk, which is of course like so bad. But I guess like the cop broke a lot of protocols. Like you can, I guess maybe it's like state dependent, but you can decline a field sobriety test. And he like didn't know what to do. So he's like, can I call my lawyer? And they didn't let him. And I think that's illegal. So I do think while he definitely drove drunk, I think that it will get thrown out. The guy like broke a lot of rules. Oh, and it's all on camera.
I thought you were going to say like in the other way, like making special treatment for Tony.
No. And I don't think that the guy knew who Tony Romo was at all. And like Tony just kept laughing because they were like, have you ever had any head injuries? They like ask you that when you do the field sobriety test. And he was like cracking up because he's like a football player, like probably with CTE.
He was looking forward to cracking up.
Yeah. It actually was like as far as like celebrity body cam footages go, obviously, the number one reigning queen is Reese Witherspoon. This was a pretty good one
for Tony.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I actually really weirdly like Tony Romo a lot. Of course, Jessica Simpson has a lot to do with it. And you know me and my like hard line in the sand with the DUI. So this won't be as easy as like Sam Hunt, Bella Hadid.
In terms of
like cutting them off from my life completely.
Right. Karen, it's a Karen Huger situation.
It's a Karen Huger situation. Like I think Tony Romo is so handsome, and I love what he did with Jessica Simpson during their time together. And I think he has like a really cute wife and kids. It's like, it's insane to drive drunk when you have kids. I'm sorry. Like it's always insane.
It's insane to drive
but
drunk.
You can sometimes like explain it away. Like she was young or whatever. Like you literally have like multiple children at home. Like that's insane. And you're so wealthy. And like you're in an urban area. You're in like Dallas. Take an Uber. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like his is bad.
Yeah. So that's what like people were saying. So today stories are, sort of all over the place. I'm sure people will complain.
That's fine. Complaining is engagement. So feel free to air your grievances in the comment section.
And they're in like no particular order, I
Of
will say. Because I'm like even trying to find like what's the lead story. And there's not like a...
I mean, if you have it, I would say the lead story is that 2 couples from Love Island went on Watch Happens Live last night.
Who?
Is that weird? It was Bryce and Trinity, which I genuinely think like would have been enough. But I think Andy like doesn't really watch the show, and they needed more people. And then of course, like industry plants, Carlin and Aya were there. They were sitting on the bar stools behind Trinity and Trice.
Okay.
I cannot say their names. Trinity and Bryce.
Oh, I see.
They were sitting so far apart. It was like legit so weird. There are a couple of weird moments and interesting moments, but all in all, I thought it was like actually rude that Trinity and Bryce like didn't get their moment. Like they're the winners. You go on a press tour. Like Carlin and I are 3 minutes old. Like if I'm Trinity, I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
I won.
Also, this is just like kind of weird because there's a reunion coming.
So they've all been like very quiet in terms of podcasts. Like I feel like everyone always goes on. We had Kenzie on Call Her Daddy, and that was it. Not even anyone else on Call Her Daddy. And none of the other people, I feel like it has to do with that new Peacock contract that we talked about.
I know, but then why was Kenzie allowed on?
Because like they don't want to stifle everyone so much that no one's talking about it, you know? I think that they're also waiting for, I think this only helps the reunion.
And then after the reunion, everyone goes
Maybe
on podcasts.
There's like less of an embargo on the
Got
Vile
it.
Files. Because like seriously, Brinity on Vile Files when? Like this is their bread and butter.
Trinity on Call Her Daddy.
Yeah.
Well, our story was also going to be Nara Smith went on Call Her Daddy.
Yes, she did. It was like very jarring to hear her talking voice.
I know, because it's like she's very much a performer on her Instagram, as like you would probably know, you know?
Yeah, I
it's
think
like,
that a lot of people, I didn't know this, but I don't think a lot of people understand her shtick and that it is shtick.
It's
and so
like
she literally went on the
satire.
podcast to like set the record straight.
yeah, that it is satire, which of course it is. She's like, I was feeling hungry, so I just
Made gum
whipped
from
up.
scratch.
And then 4 hours later, it was ready. Like, of course, if you're hungry,
No, and you're wearing like a $10,000 Schiaparelli dress.
you can't wait 4 hours.
No, of course. That's where we're always saying like media literacy is at an all-time low in this country.
And it's also like her content is very much like cooking videos. That it's like creating
Fashion.
content. But it's not like her life,
Lifestyle.
her day to day. It's
That's
not.
what she said too.
Like, so you can't, just because she's in the kitchen making cooking content, like you can't label her a tradwife. You don't know how she spends the rest of her day.
Right. And I think at first, when she first launched on the scene and people didn't really get her, myself included, she was labeled a tradwife. But if you paid attention for 5 more minutes, I don't consider her a tradwife at all. And she pretty much went on Call Her Daddy to tell people that. Like, she does not want to be looped into this conversation.
Yeah. So she's getting candid about being labeled a tradwife and what people get wrong about her. She opened up about crying to her husband about a situation where someone on her team refused to see her as anything other than a tradwife. She said, I'd be like, what is happening? Did they not know that I worked as a model? I've been working since I've been 14. All these things, but I think I'm very, very compassionate. I understand where that can come from. But then the more the narrative started swelling, I was like, well, let me say something. So I remember posting this video of this morning routine, and my voiceover was me being a working mom and traveling
Right,
and kind of debunking all of that. But then a lot of the comments were still that narrative, and I realized that a lot of people that are very stuck in this narrative do not want to be corrected.
True.
Yeah.
I don't really like know what she is because her videos like are low-key comedy.
I would say she's really a content creator.
Well, yeah, no, but I mean like what genre of content creation? Like she's not a tradwife. She's not really like giving cooking tips.
I would say cooking. She has a cookbook coming out.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And she is giving cooking tips. Like if you want to learn how
It's
to
not
make
realistic.
something from scratch.
It's like hard to a practical application of policy.
Yeah, but it's very like she's creating videos that are like siloed. She doesn't have a stream of stories every day.
Right.
Like come along with me for the day. Like she's very much not Ballerina Farm.
No, not at all. She's just friends with Ballerina Farm, which I think made people like gave her the Tradwife Association even more.
I would say also like being so young and having a lot
Multiple
of children.
kids,
Like
yep.
I think people might have used that as another reason to just assume she's a tradwife. But like I think
Yes.
she like makes her cooking video and then like lays by the pool and orders McDonald's. Like
yes, she's also Mormon, which I think also gives like a Tradwife smell.
yeah.
But she's not. Like if you really like think about her life at a glance, she's not.
Yeah. And then I think even hearing her talk on this interview, even if you just saw the clips and you didn't like watch the whole episode, like it's her real self.
Yeah, her
versus,
voice
like,
is so different.
Yeah, she doesn't talk like that.
She's like a normal voice.
yeah.
Yeah. And she was wearing like jeans and a sweater.
Yeah. Not, high fashion.
Correct. Couture in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I didn't know she was feeling so misunderstood. I felt like
Yeah.
she kind of has like a dream career.
Where it's actually like it almost benefits her to be misunderstood in the sense that, first of all, it gives her like a real sense of like private and public life,
Right.
which is huge. And two, like she does benefit, although she doesn't want to be called a tradwife. Like that's the topic of the moment, and everyone's talking about you. Like it's just, as somebody whose job it is to like get attention and stuff, it does ultimately benefit her.
Yeah. And it just seems like everyone who's called a tradwife is saying, I'm not a tradwife.
It's so true. So like, who is?
Who are the tradwives? Where are the proud tradwives?
Well, the thing is, like, if you're a tradwife whose name we know, you're not a tradwife because
true.
you're a working woman and you're
true.
generating revenue. You're probably making more money than your husband.
Mm-hmm.
So the tradwives, like the true tradwives, are no names.
It's true.
They're your neighbor, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's just like stay-at-home moms.
Yeah,
Who
people who
cook
like
and raise children.
Traditional gender roles. Yeah, stay-at-home moms. I think that tradwife like is a little bit more extreme in the sense that they like make everything from scratch and like they do, you know, granola type, have chickens.
Yeah, but like you say that like it's a bad thing.
No. Technically, I guess anyone who is a traditional wife and like makes dinner for their husband every night and raises the
And
kid
doesn't work.
and doesn't work.
We would not know who they are.
Correct.
That's true.
So essentially, like nobody's a tradwife. Right?
Nobody's a tradwife in this conversation that we're
Correct.
having. Right. Yeah, it's just like, it's so weird. People get so like bogged down by the label of tradwife and then they're like, I'm not, it's like influencer. I'm not an influencer.
Exactly.
Like, what's wrong with being an influencer? What's wrong with being a tradwife?
That's exactly what I was saying yesterday, that like these female dominated spaces are just like always getting negative connotations. Like tradwife has a negative, like, I'm sorry, nobody wants to hear me, but like I am right about that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, I personally, like, I'm over the tradwife conversation.
I just feel like it's not a coherent conversation.
We're not hearing
No
one
one
another.
knows what they're saying.
And it's so divisive amongst women. Like, we're just like hating people who like live different lives than us and make different choices. And I don't think it's good for us. I don't. I really don't.
I'm not a hater.
No, me neither. Like, you want to girl boss to the sun? Slay mama slay. Send me a paycheck. If you want to do like legit nothing all day, like slay mama slay. I don't know. Have you heard about Ahavat Eva?
Oh, I have. But wait, but you're saying legit nothing. Again, wrong.
Sorry, no. But I'm saying, even if you like, let's say like,
No, I'm sorry. If you want to do legit nothing all day, I have a problem with that.
Okay, fine. No, you're
I
right.
have a problem
no,
with
you're
that.
so right. Not me like exposing my own misogyny by saying doing nothing all day. That's not what I fucking meant. If you want to not work and raise children, cook, tend to your husband, like
Homemade.
I have seriously no problem with that. Like zero.
And you know, some would argue it's harder than 9 to 5.
1000%. Like I feel like I don't even know what to call myself because I'm very much like a stay-at-home working mom. Like I do genuinely half and half. And I don't know which I would prefer to like. I think I prefer to be home all day.
If you had to choose one.
I would prefer to be home all day, but let me tell you, it's like, it's so hard.
Yeah.
It is so hard. You know about Ahavat Eva? Has she made it to Reels?
She has.
My heart,
It's rage bait.
now it is.
What did it start out?
It was just genuine. She's like this 19-year-old girl. She's married and she was like, hi, I'm 19. I don't have a degree. I don't have a job. I cook for my husband. They don't have kids. She's like, I cook for my husband. And her whole life is like her husband. And the video, she was a very small content creator. The video went so viral. Of course, like it started, you know, conversations amongst everyone. Like she went private. She's super young. I started to feel like really bad for her. And she just like kind of shut down. And then she came back like a week later. And I was so curious like what her strategy was going to be. And she has taken on this like very much rage baiting. She does live this lifestyle and like people think it's crazy, but now all of her videos are like, come with me to lick my husband's ass. Like she's really extreme, just to piss people off. And it's funny now, but it is a outsized version of her reality. Like she is 19. She doesn't work. She just sort of like literally cooks for her husband all day and like dresses for her husband. And it's like my husband. And of course, like you could argue both sides, like it's crazy or it's like sweet, like it's just. I'll
say I think I saw the original video.
The original video.
I've not been able to get through a whole video. I don't enjoy the content.
Me neither.
Like I saw one of her like making sourdough and like rage baiting about like some shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, this isn't like enjoyable for me.
No, me neither. But it was like the perfect time for her video to go viral because everyone was like talking about yesteryear. And it's like, I'm personally so over this conversation. Like we're just obsessed with what other women do.
And also like I want to see like real, you know, people like, I don't want to see your fake, like, oh, I'm making this like big stupid cake because my husband said he wanted this. Like, I just I want to see people like doing like, you know, making life beautiful And it's not taking them all day, like in the in between. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what we're all trying to do. We're all busy. We either work or have kids, and it's like, but you still want to make dinner. So like, I'm interested in really. You want to make your home beautiful. Like I want to see people who can accomplish not everything, but like most of everything. You know, and that's very aspirational,
Inspiring.
to me,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I'm just like so over this conversation. Like it's tired to me at this point. It's like when people were like, I hate the word moist. It's like, I Tradwife. I can't, it's like, it's actually becoming like boring conversation to me.
I agree. And it's also like, it's not actually like.
It's not good for women.
No, but it's. What everyone is saying does not make sense because none of these people are Tradwives. And
Correct.
And if they were, like, I wish you a hearty mazel tov.
Extremely hardy.
Are you ready for our next story? Some memoir news.
Let me think.
Angela R. White,
For the artist formerly known as Blac Chyna,
is announcing her new memoirs. It's called Sober Mine, Letting Go of Blac Chyna and Living My Faith.
I love this. First of all, I had literally forgotten about Blac Chyna, which is just a testament to how well she's doing. Her journey is so inspiring. Like, I actually think that this book will change lives. I would love to learn like how she did it. Like, she really turned her life around completely. It's very rare to see people like truly change in the public eye, like so wholly. And she did that. And I think that, of course, there'll be interesting tidbits in there about the Kardashians. And like, you know, I think that while she was struggling a lot, they did pick up a lot of the responsibilities when it came to Dream. And I think now, even though like the whole lawsuit thing like is awkward, I am curious like what her feeling about them is. Cause like, they did support her, like maybe not in ways that she thought at the time, but like now in hindsight, when she couldn't really be there,
Yeah.
they did do a lot.
My only like concern with the book is like it sounds a little like it's a little bit more like self-helpy and less like memoir.
Right. Like, this is what happened to me.
So it says like, for years people knew me for headlines, opinions, and assumptions, but now they'll have the opportunity to hear directly from my heart. Sober Mind is not just a story about where I've been. It's about who God helped me become. There were times I felt broken, lost, ashamed, and I would never get another chance. I know what it feels like to have people judge you for your worst moments while never seeing your heart. This book is proof that no matter how far you fall, healing is possible.
No, I mean, I love, but you're right. Like, hopefully it's like pulling from her own experience.
Yeah.
But regardless, like,
I think she will have to tell her whole story in order to like get to the part of like the healing and the faith. So we'll get those years like from her POV.
I'm curious what the status is of like
Their relationship.
the co-parenting with Rob.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you could tell for a while that Dream was like always with the Kardashians just because they share so much and like literally every picture, every sleepover, Khloe's house, Khloe's this. It
And
doesn't
like when
appear to be that way
Khloe
so much
does
anymore.
anything for her kids, like she does it for three.
For Dream, yeah.
Like if she's getting something, like I don't know, it's always three of them.
It's
as if
true.
she has three.
Yeah, it is. And I think when she had her necklace, like she had like
Yeah.
T for True, Tatum, and she had a D for Dream. And she got a lot of shit for that. But like at the time, I think she really was like taking on so much of the parenting
No, and it's like
responsibility.
if Dream is always in her house and like she's wearing a necklace with the two kids, like it's for Dream. It's
Of
not, and
course.
it's like sure maybe people will have something to say about it, but like I think Khloe only cares what Dream thinks about it.
Yeah. I don't know if it doesn't appear to be like that extreme anymore. I know they do include Dream and stuff and like cousin stuff, of course, but it doesn't look like she's like living at Khloe's house.
Would we even know? Because like we don't follow them like as close. Like Khloe doesn't share so much on social
but she still
media,
shares a lot, like about the kids too.
and we haven't had a new season in a
We
while,
haven't had a new season.
so I don't really know.
I just like hope that, you know,
And I just feel like the last time I saw Khloe do something, I like remember thinking like, oh, it's 3.
right. No, it was 3 for a while.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out in the memoirs.
But this sounds really good. You know what I heard? I need to look this up. That Madison Beer has a memoir
Coming out or already out?
already out.
I think we should read it.
I actually like want
Memoirs of a Beer?
to just confirm that.
That's what I mean when I say like the strangest career of all time.
Well, you know, Miley Cyrus also has Miles to Go. I feel like it's like a Miles to Go sort of vibe.
Like a young adult
No. That's
coming
her
of age story.
It's her story, but it's like very short. Like,
Right.
you know, Madison Beer. The half of it. A memoir. Oh, it looks moody. 4.16 on Goodreads. That's really good.
Read me the synopsis.
I will. It came out in 2023, so like
Okay.
relatively relevant. A memoir from singer-songwriter Madison Beer, chronicling the past decade of her life spent in the spotlight, the ups, the downs, and the in-betweens that you won't see on social media. Discovered at 12 years old, Madison Beer was one of the first artists to have her entire life documented online. Over the past decade, she has navigated the spotlight as a child, through her teenage years, and now as a young woman in her 20s. In the half of it, Madison pulls back the curtain to show the behind the scenes of her journey from reckoning with mass hate online and the time her private pictures were leaked to battling suicidal thoughts while making her highly acclaimed debut album, Life Support, and her recovery since then. I kind of want to read it.
Yeah, she does look like a crazy story.
176 pages, very reasonable.
You could do that in a day.
So could you. You should read it too. You love her.
I do, and I feel like I know.
No, I feel like there's I saw a clip of her talking on a podcast about like when her label dropped her and everyone dropped her. Like,
was she been on Call Her Daddy?
Why did everyone drop her?
That's what I mean. I think she was like low-key blackballed because of like the whole Justin Bieber Scooter Braun thing. That's just like
no, but it sounded like she was canceled. Like in a day, everyone dropped her. So that's a cancellation, not just like we are slowly disassociating from you.
Perhaps it had something to do with like what she did have when she was super young, like had like nude photos leaked and like maybe. Like now you would never drop a young girl for having like her privacy invaded. But back in the day it was like, you're a slut.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I kind of want to read it.
Do it.
I think I will, but I also have to read the next Redheads
I was watching
book.
Josh Herbert. What's his name?
Oh my gosh, this is what I wanted to say. I finished off Campus.
Oh my God. Leading story.
That's what I meant to share with the class.
And?
What a show. What a show. I seriously was crying during the pop showcase.
I know.
Like, it was so good. The show was so amazing. I don't know what's wrong with the world that it was like so misrepresented in terms of like, are you watching off campus? Ooh, I have to watch it in private.
Steamy,
like,
yeah.
There's really like nothing that crazy
and it has
about
a lot of heart.
Considering how much nudity and pornography
we are
accustomed to. Like, this was really not anything different. So much heart. Like, I love so many characters, and I really like. I wasn't loving Allie in the beginning of the show, and I was like, I will definitely be missing
next season,
season 2. By the end, like, Allie,
you love Dean?
And Dean, I love Dean. Allie and Dean are everything to me.
Agreed.
This Hunter Davenport wrench is just so crazy.
I know.
And then Hannah and Garrett, like, I'm so happy for them. I really needed them to like stop being broken up. Like, that was annoying.
It was like very painful to watch him be broken up.
It was. The only thing I didn't love was like their reunion scene after the pop showcase. Like, I didn't like what he was saying. Like,
what did he say? I don't remember.
He was just saying like, it was actually kind of icky because he was like, because her song was like, the girl I am today
right, it's not who I was
because of the girl I used to be. So it's all about like the girl she is. And he was like, the girl that you are. Like, I want to be more like the girl that you are. And like, I was like, you want to be a girl?
Seriously cracking up that you noticed that. I guess, yeah, that is like a weird thing to say.
I was just waiting for him to be like, I love you. Like, I need to be with you.
Yeah.
I love you. That's all I needed to hear.
Not like, I want to be like that girl.
I want to be like you. Ew.
I guess.
Don't be
that's
like
fair.
me. Be your own.
I was just like so
man.
excited to see them together. Like, I wasn't even listening.
Because I just like needed them to say like the obvious, which is like, I love you so much. Like, I only want to be with you. Not like, I want to be a girl like you.
I'm seriously cracking up. I'm so glad you like the show. Like, seriously.
I truly loved it. I think there's something wrong with everyone in my life that there was like a huge conversation of like, would she
Jackie,
like it?
You are seriously like impossible to predict. Like,
I love that for me.
Can't put you in a box. Like, don't blame us. Okay. Don't.
Okay. You know what? I like being impossible to predict. You can put me in a box.
Great.
I would agree with that.
Great.
But of course I loved the show. It had so much heart and soul, and it was gripping stuff. It was
like
gripping stuff.
And like Garrett Graham, like, you get it.
I do, but for me, the show, it was like, my takeaway from the show wasn't like Garrett Graham.
Oh, mine is.
My takeaway from the show is like love and hockey.
Love wins, yeah, and hockey.
And healing.
Of course.
There's a lot of healing that needed to be done that she did at the pop showcase. I'm glad she didn't win the pop showcase because like then it would have been too
unrealistic.
But her song was...
And also, you can't win a competition you entered 5 minutes before. Like,
yeah. Her song was really good. When she like was doing her pop showcase, and which was so raise your voice, by the way.
Yes. Yes.
And she like looked out and she saw all of them like sitting
in the
front row, like not just Garrett, but like she has all these friends now.
Yes.
She had like 2 friends at the start
and she was
of
this
the
like
show.
loser. Yeah.
Yeah, and it just was, and like Jules is her friend, and like it was just this testament to like the girl she is today is because of the girl she used to be.
1,000%.
It was so beautiful.
Ugh, I'm so glad to hear that.
So that was my only note. Like the reunion scene didn't give what it needed to give.
That's fair.
Looking forward to season 2.
Of course.
I'm sat for
Won't miss it for the world.
And I love Dean.
Me too.
I really do.
Me too. De Laurentiis.
Dean De Laurentiis. And Bo, his friend, is apparently a football player. Bo Maxwell.
In real life?
No. Like in the show. That's why he's not on the hockey team.
Oh, he might be from like in this universe, like another franchise where the woman who wrote the book has like a a bunch of football books. Do you know what I mean?
Got it. Well, Dean's
might be.
friend Bo, Joanna's brother,
Yeah.
like he's not a hockey player.
God, I didn't get the sense that he was. I thought he was like a random. But the fact that he's football makes me think that there's another series coming about the football players.
Okay, and then also like I can't get over the injustice that they lost all the games that they played all season. And confusion because Garrett's suspended for 4 games and he's ineligible for all the games that he played earlier in the season. But after these 4 games, he can play again?
Yeah.
But he
That was like
did the
him
practice with the
getting off.
Bruins.
That's him getting off like scot-free.
No, but he did the practice with the Bruins. Like if they said he's not eligible to be a college hockey player because he did the practice with the Bruins, why can he play again in 4 games?
I don't know.
So I'll have to talk to the
I don't
NCAA.
run the league. I'm
I'll have to
sorry.
talk to the NCAA about that.
Yes, please do.
So yeah,
I'm so glad.
those are my thoughts. Are you ready for our next story? Which seriously, like I didn't know this was happening, but I needed to know.
What?
Jacob Tremblay
Oh, of course. The
is
Unabomber.
playing the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski, in first look at troubling new Netflix film. So Ted Kaczynski is the Unabomber, and he will be played by Jacob Tremblay. He will be starring as the infamous domestic terrorist who coordinated and carried out a series of mail bombings that persisted for nearly 2 decades in Netflix's forthcoming film out this September.
Now, you guys might be wondering like why this is a big deal. And if you don't know who Jacob Tremblay is, he's the little boy from Room and the little boy who literally stole the hearts of Americans many years ago. He's continued to work in a couple of capacities, but I think he's maintained like a pretty decent childhood. He did Wonder, but like a couple of movies.
He doesn't know. He does a lot of movies, but like he's a kid, so he's like also he's not a
Living.
celebrity.
Right. But this, I think this is like his foray into adulthood. This is the role of a lifetime.
Yeah, because this movie zeroes in on his early years, including his time as a student under controversial Harvard professor Henry Murray. So the Unabomber went to Harvard, and I think there was like a bunch of like really like twisted experiments conducted at that time at Harvard, which is like a lot of people don't know about that time. So it like focuses on what happened there, the Unabomber included, but like it was just a crazy thing that happened. But I'm a little fearful because I'm reading like the description that it's like sympathetic towards the Unabomber.
You know, I'm like kind of afraid to bring this up, but like, are you familiar with what's going on with Lindsay Clancy?
I see headlines from the New York Post.
It's like really upsetting. So she's this woman on trial because she killed her 3 kids, like confirmed. It's not like a So obviously like guilty, but when you learn about like what I know, it's like not me giving sympathy to like the woman who killed her kids, but like what she went through, like she experienced something called postpartum psychosis, and she went to like 100 doctors who like overprescribed her. She was on like so many antidepressants. She literally went to her doctor, said, "I'm hallucinating. I don't know what's real," and like all these doctors like genuinely failed her to the point where like she was in psychosis and she killed her 3 kids. Like, so I feel I don't even know how to feel about it, because it's like when you hear about what her experience was up until that point, you're like, well, like nobody helped her, and like her husband's on trial, and it's like, where were you? Like, but then she also like killed her 3 kids, so it's like, where do we go from here? I don't know.
That's crazy.
It's a really crazy story.
Yeah.
That's I don't know what's gonna happen. Like she did kill them.
Yeah.
But there is this like insanely lengthy medical record of her like seriously like not being okay for an extrememely long time.
Yeah, and sometimes like when people, even if they kill, like they're like mentally unfit.
Right. So it's like, do you get off for that? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
That's really sad.
It's really crazy. I don't really like want to get so into it because it's like very upsetting.
Yeah, it says here like the movie is the tale of a young man who feels increasingly disenfranchised by society and decides to take up violence as a means of revenge.
Oh, so it's giving like Unabomber origin story. Unabomber
like feeling bad for him.
Right.
It's
How many people did he kill? Like hundreds?
Dozens,
Okay.
I think. It's told across 2 timelines: the creation and then the capture of him.
You know, like Unabomber is this sort of blind spot for me, even though you did recently explain to me like who he was, and so I know a little bit more. But maybe this Jacob Tremblay movie is like what I need. Also, I am gonna watch, because also another blind spot for me is the Idaho murders. But apparently Netflix just released an amazing documentary about it, so I think I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, that's
Because
a blind
the trials
spot
like
for me as
happening
well.
or coming up.
Brian,
Codenberg.
I thought the trial's over.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
All right, so I guess I'll find out in the documentary.
yeah. What happened?
Yeah.
Tremblay said it felt crucial for him to paint Kaczynski as a real person.
Ugh, Jacob, not you being
Yeah.
a Unabomber sympathizer.
I wanted him to feel real. I drew from I guess, yes, you're playing a human being. You want them to feel real. But, like, I don't know. It's giving a little bit too much, like, past for the Unabomber. And you know that the Unabomber is, like, sort of, like, becoming, like, a heroic figure to people.
God, like Saddam Hussein.
Okay, so we'll be watching the Unabomber. Toast movie
I think
of the
so.
week.
Yeah.
Toast movie of the week.
Yeah.
Are you ready for our next story?
What number?
Number 4.
No.
We've actually done, like, a lot of stories within
Are
the stories.
you ready for our next story?
I will be ready for our next story.
Because it is our next story that's brought to you by Amazon Music.
Claudia, I was looking at my phone this morning and realized my home screen is embarrassing. I have a different app for everything I'm listening to. Music in one place, podcasts in another, audiobooks somewhere else. It's just too much.
I get it. Sweeper here to help. You do not have to live like that, my sister. If you're constantly bouncing between apps just to find something to listen to, there's a better way. It's Amazon Music. We've been using Amazon Music Unlimited because it has all of my podcast, and now audiobooks in one application. It's honestly made things so much easier. Oh, and speaking of audiobooks, I don't know if I told you guys, I finally started Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. It's on there.
It's so good. I just finished it, and there were so many times where I just sat in my car and continued listening to a chapter because I could not stop in the middle. The narration is incredible, and you know how picky I am with audiobooks, turning more personal than comedy. It's absolutely Toast certified.
You have sold me. It's the exact kind of book that makes errands feel exciting. So whether you're listening to your favorite playlist, catching up on podcasts, or like Jackie, completely disappearing into an audiobook, having everything in one place just makes life a whole lot easier.
Amazon Music, podcasts, and audiobooks all in one app. Download today to start listening.
Today's episode is also brought to you by Docalax. We need to share something that has quietly entered our life and honestly improved our day-to-day in a very low-key but adult sort of way. So not to be dramatic, but we have our life together, you know? Docalax just dropped a new product. It's the Daily Gut Support Magnesium Gummies. We've added them into our everyday routine, and let me tell you, this is what we mean when we say that things are just working the way that they're supposed to. It's not chaotic. It's not unexpected. It's just your gut doing its thing naturally. So at this stage of life, the level of consistency that these gummies give us is everything, because as working women, as mothers, like, we can't be caught off guard. So having, we take our 3 gummies daily with a glass of water. It'll become an official part of your habit stack. You do your coffees, you have do your emails, and you have your magnesium gummies. It'll keep you on track. I do just want to be clear. These are not laxatives. They are gut support gummies. They're magnesium. Everyone knows magnesium is so good for you, especially with keeping things moving. So if you have different preferences, they come in 2 different flavors, berry and orange. They're vegetarian. They're gluten-free. They're free from the top 9 allergens. They have no synthetic dyes. It's very thoughtful and very intentional. So just to be clear one more time, this is not a laxative. They're just for daily gut support, which we love. And I know a lot of people are prioritizing their gut health right now. They're also everywhere: Amazon, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, and CVS. So they're very easy to grab, and we highly recommend that you do. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Again, these are the Docalax Daily Gut Support Magnesium Gummies, available at Amazon, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, and CVS. Very easy to grab. Today's episode is also brought to you by Lululemon. You know the feeling when you finally find a pant that actually moves the way you move? There's no bouncing, no pulling, no adjusting mid-pose. This is what a good studio pant should do, and most of them do not get it right. And Lululemon just did. With the Groove Relaxed Cinch Pant. I wore these pants to my workout, like when I was in the city, and let me tell you, because it was like, I wore biker shorts underneath, and I just needed something to wear like to and from the studio. I never felt so cool in my whole life. First of all, they were invisible. Like, they felt so comfortable. I forgot I was even wearing them. And I just looked like such a cool girl. So they're called the Groove Relaxed Cinch Pant. It's their newest studio pant. They're oversized and relaxed so your practice actually has room to breathe. No pulling, no restricting, just movement. It's made with Nulu, which is Lululemon's proprietary fabric. It's barely there, nearly weightless, and 4-way stretch. You put it on, and like I said, you forget you're literally wearing anything. That's the whole point. The cinchable ankle hems let you go wide or flowy, or cinched depending on the class. Same pant, 2 completely different feels and different looks. Totally your call. So go to Lululemon.com right now. They have new styles dropping all the time. The colors go super fast, so do not wait. And if something doesn't work for you, free returns always. Shopping at Lululemon is such a delight. I highly recommend getting their app. I'm like such an app girl over there. It just makes all your purchase history like so easy when you're in store or shopping online. So go to Lululemon.com right now. New styles are dropping all the time. And if something doesn't work for you, free returns always. So that's Lululemon.com. Lululemon.com. Today's episode is also brought to you by Zenni. So even in 2026, replacing glasses feels like a whole production. Most of us just live with it. You've got to schedule an appointment, pay a fortune, and then wait. Well, Zenni Optical fixes all of that. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. You can get prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light glasses, all starting at under $30. How it works: you go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they'll ship it to your door. There is no appointment, no store, and no upsell at the counter. And at that price, something just kind of shifts within you. You stop asking yourself, do I really need new glasses? And you start asking, why wouldn't I just get them? Maybe 2. You're not agonizing over one pair that has to do everything for the next 2 years. You get ones that work, get ones that are fun, get the pair that matches an outfit. At under $30, you do not have to justify it. They have over 150,000 5-star reviews. And if you've never bought glasses online before, Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how a frame looks on your face before you commit to the look. So if your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now is the time. Go to zenni.com/podcast. That's ZENNI.com/podcast. Use code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit still. That's ZENNI.com/podcast. The promo code is podcast15. That's PODCAST15 today.
Thank you, Turd5.
You're welcome.
Our next story, Ben Affleck won the elusive $1 million prize on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
What?
Would you have gotten the winning question?
Okay, let's see. I'm so bad at trivia, especially when they give options. Like, it almost makes it harder.
Ben Affleck and Jeopardy champion Jamie Ding won the elusive $1 million prize on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. On Wednesday night's episode of the hit game show, they answered the 15th.
I did not know the show was still on, but let me tell you, I have like such a warm and fuzzy feeling about the show.
Of
It's
course,
like so nostalgic.
It's so nostalgic. And it's like very straightforward. Like, who wants to be a millionaire? Like, yes, please.
Yeah.
What are the questions? They answered the 15th and final question correctly to take home the grand prize, which will go to Ben's foundation, the Eastern Congo Initiative.
Oh, that's nice.
So the episode began with them only having 2 questions left. First was the $500,000 question, which was, what achievement occurred just 2 months after a New York Times article said it wouldn't happen for 1 million to 10 million years?
Okay.
These are your choices. The first airplane flight, splitting the atom, cloning a mammal, and the polio vaccine.
Okay, the New York Times was wrong. Not them like putting them on blast. But what would the New York Times like historically be wrong about? Like
Everything.
Read it again, the last 4.
The first airplane flight,
No, I feel like that's not the answer.
splitting the atom,
Like, I don't know when the atom was split, but like, was the New York Times up and running then? I feel like no.
what is splitting the atom?
I don't know. I know it was like a huge scientific advancement.
Cloning a mammal. Can we do that still? I guess
Okay, what was the 4th one?
polio vaccine.
No, I don't think they would say that
Say
like the vaccine was a million
10
years away.
million years away.
I guess like maybe splitting the atom? But or what was the 3rd one?
Cloning a mammal.
Okay, I'm going to go like B or C. I really don't know. This is hard.
So I'll tell you how it went down. They initially thought it was the first airplane flight, both of them. Ben said, I only remember this because it was a time in my life where I spent time looking up examples that the press got things wrong. Yeah, just randomly. And I sort of vaguely in my subconscious remember the times in the Wright brothers, and that whole thing was like 1905, 3 or 4 or something. Then they phoned a friend, or they decided to use the 50-50 lifeline to eliminate 2 answers.
Oh my God, okay.
Leaving them to choose from splitting the atom and the first airplane.
Oh, so A and B.
A and B. And the correct answer, which they got correct, was the first airplane.
Oh my God, okay. Obviously I got that wrong. Like,
Then the $1 million question.
okay, so I would have been out, but continue.
In an annual Thanksgiving tradition, all but which of these have been the names of turkeys pardoned by
the
a
White
U.S.
House?
president?
Okay, I'm never going to get this.
Who would ever know this? Peanut butter and jelly, tater and tot,
Are there 2 turkeys? Why are they all and?
turkeys. I guess they pardoned 2 turkeys.
Okay.
Tater and tot, mac and cheese, and spaghetti and meatball.
Okay, read them again.
Peanut butter and jelly, tater and tot, mac and cheese, spaghetti and meatballs.
So I was thinking like, obviously something that could be Thanksgiving food, which is tater and tot, right? You could have.
I would say actually tater and tot are the only ones that are like, there's not already an and in tater tot. There's mac and cheese, spaghetti meatball, peanut butter and jelly.
Oh,
It's
I
the
was thinking
extraneous
like,
and.
things on your Thanksgiving table could be tater tot. What was the 3rd one? Mac and cheese.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, not peanut butter and jelly, but also not what was
Spaghetti
the 4th?
meatball.
Yeah.
But you could make spaghetti meatball from turkey. Or so is that rude to name them that? Is that
rubbing it in.
Yeah, because that's the only meat product.
Oh, that's good. Let's go with that.
Spaghetti and meatball, final answer.
Even though I hate a turkey meatball.
I am going to go with, that's really good. That's an outlier.
Yeah.
But so is tater and tot. But
Although I don't think that there's a rhyme or a reason. I think that like 3 of them just were and 1 of them wasn't. You know what I mean?
if I had turkeys, like I might want to name them tater and tot. I think
agree.
those are
So
cute.
cute.
Okay, I like our reasoning for spaghetti and meatball. Let's go spaghetti and meatball. They phoned a friend.
LOL.
Oh, but Ding's friend didn't answer in time.
Oh my God.
They took Kimmel's advice and chose spaghetti and meatball, winning $1 million.
Oh, we were right.
We were right.
Look at us.
We should go on.
Oh my God. There are a couple of game shows like I might do good at. Obviously, Family Feud, I would do good at. I know that I would. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The questions are so hard. Anytime I've ever watched, I've like never even gotten one right.
No, but it's like the early questions are supposed to be easier. So I would love to know what those questions were. Because like these two, honestly, I have no clue.
I would do good. I would do like decent at Jeopardy. Like when I watch from home, I get a couple. Like I'm not going to win by any means, but I'm not going to embarrass myself. Family Feud, of course. Wheel of Fortune, Slay.
I don't think I would do good at Family Feud. I'm really not in step with like what
With
the
culture.
masses
You are not in
think.
step with culture.
You know, like
Yeah.
that just wouldn't be what the survey says.
1,000%. Survey says,
Yeah.
every time Jackie's on. I would be like the first person. Do you know what I mean? Like they go, like they always have like the dad like at the front or a parent.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's the strongest player. I would be up there.
You
Ben
think
would
you're
be good
the
too.
strongest?
I watch a lot, so yeah.
No. I want to like be responsible for my own self, not like what other freaks are thinking.
Yeah, that's true. You can only be responsible for what you put out into this world.
You know, so I just feel like I don't want to work with others.
I love that it like, still makes news when someone gets all the questions right. Like it doesn't happen a lot.
Well, now it's like celebrity also.
Yeah. Who remembers the game show The Wall? So good.
You do.
I talk about it all the time. It's literally one of the best shows I've ever seen in my whole life.
Are you ready for our fifth and final story?
I am.
Miley Cyrus reveals that she's working on a new album that's a love story.
And I believe that the reveal also shows that she got her teeth fixed.
Did she say that?
No, but like I saw like footage from this.
I didn't know there was a problem.
Well, I think a lot of people started having the conversation about veneers about Miley Cyrus. Like she had her snaggletooth, which I loved, but of course she wanted to fix it. And she ended up like getting these huge veneers that like didn't even fit in her mouth. And it was like kind of like people were talking about it a lot. It appears that she got them fixed.
Oh, okay. Well, she revealed that she's working on a new album that's a love story while speaking with actress Daryl Hannah for Wonderland.
Of course, the actress Daryl Hannah from Love Story.
This album is a love story, but love stories are never one-dimensional.
Oh,
They're
not
always
her saying love story like in front of Daryl Hannah. That's fucking rude. Because you know Daryl Hannah wrote a piece in the New York Times about how mad she was at Ryan Murphy for making her look like the biggest loser ever in that show.
They're always layered. There's definitely a romantic thread weaving through it all because like all of my records, it's a reflection of where I am in my life. She said the upcoming album feels especially meaningful because this feeling has stayed with me throughout multiple eras. That's something I hadn't really experienced before. A peaceful kind of love has become a theme across my last 3 records. Yeah, she's been with her man's Max Morando.
It's true, for a really long time.
For a very long time. And
people don't talk about it because he's like not famous.
They're not like interested by it.
Right.
But this is clearly like it for her.
Amazing. Like
And
I
I'm
love that, especially with a
excited.
rando. Like that's good.
Yeah.
Huge.
I'm excited to hear new music from Miley.
Me too.
Like,
It appears she's also like going back to her rock era, just based on like the looks.
where was she last? We saw her. Something Beautiful.
Flowers. Yeah. Like
no,
it was,
that's like 2 albums ago. Flowers.
Something Beautiful really came and went. Like
Yeah,
without
that
a
was like more like
visual. It was a visual album. Yeah, right, exactly. So I don't really know. I didn't catch the visuals, so I don't know what the vibe was.
I think I nailed it.
Yeah.
So I would love a love story album, even though I feel like that's what Taylor is doing next.
True, but like
Taylor's next album should be called Love Story, like because like that's like her origin song. It's like one of Travis's favorites. It's like come up in their relationship.
it's become
many
like the
times.
anthem of their wedding.
Yeah, Love Story.
Or we could get like a Love Story sequel song, you know? It's like the sister song to Love Story.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
The older sister song.
He's back at camp. So like they're back in the real world. I don't know if they went on like an official honeymoon or anything, but I saw this morning he was photographed
I saw.
at training camp. So like
Good.
the honeymoon is over, back to work.
That's good. They've had like a nice chunk of time, but like, you know, idleness is the devil's workshop.
So true. Like you need to miss your man.
Yeah, you need a working man.
Oh, you need a man with a job. That's actually like just a non-negotiable for women everywhere.
Yeah. So that's good news.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe she like finally has some time to herself. She can go through her pics, like make a carousel.
Right. Perhaps upload to the Instagram.
Perhaps upload to the gram. And just
Although at this point, I've just sort of come to terms with us not getting anything. That way I can only be.
ever.
Yeah.
I think that would be wrong.
I agree. But if I think that, then I can only be surprised in a positive way. I can't be let down.
I think she owes it to the fans. Like
I think she does too.
The
We've
whole
been
world
there.
has been rooting for this. We've
And
been
we
through.
also, there was a time where like she like demanded so much respect for her private life. And we all really did. Like we understood she couldn't walk the red carpet with Joe. Like we all just sort of understood these rules. But obviously when she married someone who was like not so miserable, she realized like she'd need to have all those rules. And so it's like, yeah, let us in now. We respected it at the time, but like now, like it's fine.
And like you had your wedding and you had your privacy and you've had weeks of it just being for you guys. But like you have millions of adoring fans who have just been like waiting for this and are so happy for you, and like feed them.
Feed us. Yeah, feed us.
I'm speaking in the third.
Yeah, of course. Well, those were the stories. And yes, I would agree that they were insanely all over the place, but I enjoyed every
But I
minute.
feel like we covered a lot of ground. So if you're like going to complain about, like.
Oh, you didn't cover sports. We talked about Tony Romo. Oh, you didn't cover music. We talked about Miley Cyrus. Oh, you didn't cover art. We talked about Nara Aziz. Like,
if you look at just like the description of today's episode, like you might have been like, what's going on at this show?
but you don't realize,
But
like,
it's what's in between the lines.
there's a method.
No. And it's like in between every story, we like added another story.
It's true. We probably did like 7 or 8 today. And that's beautiful. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. Emoji. You choose. What do we discuss? Okay, I'll choose. The pen to paper emoji, like where you're writing something.
Why?
I didn't have a pen. I got to the mic. I was press record.
Niche reference from the episode.
Well, so just have to make a decision, you know? Thank you guys so much for listening to the Toast and Monday Morning Show. We deliver the fast 5 stories you need to know every Monday through Friday on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as podcasts anywhere podcasts can be found. So that's Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Radio, iHeartRadio, CastBox, all the places where you listen to podcasts. Find us. So Toast, leave a 5-star review about it. We feel stunning and wickedly talented we are. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you tomorrow for a beautiful day of celebration.
Love ya.
Friday.
Bye.